Hi everyone, this is Mohit and welcome back to Ingenious TechHub channel. So in this video, we will discuss one interview question: how to remove white space in a string in Java. And this is the most common question, and which is already asked in the top level of the MNC company. And in this question, we can solve by the two approach. So first approach is like by using the inbuilt method and without inbuilt method. So in the string we having the many inbuilt method, so we can use replace all method, and we can also use without inbuilt method, means you have to write the logic. So let's move in the practical and we'll see how we can develop. So first we will develop this code, then we can debug this code, and we can understand each line of the flow, each line of the code, how it is going to work. So let me create one class like remove white space in a string. So I'm going to create one class. So class is created, then I will create one method. So I will create one static method. So I'm just going to reuse this method also. So remove white space. Okay, I'll take a string as a input a string. And now what I can do, I will convert. So inside this string, we have a method called replace all. Okay, so we have a method called replace all. You can see this replace all method will accept a two parameter, and the first parameter you can see here, it will accept regular expression, and this is the replacement. Okay, so now here we can use the regular expression like this. And what do you want to replace? I want to replace with empty string. So now I took this, and now I will store in remove white str. Okay, and simply we can print this value. So just as we so then press control space bar, and now you can see I'm going to print this value. So here just I'm going to print, and now simply I will call this method, and just you can see here and here I'm just calling this method. So this is your static method. So static method we can call directly. So let me maximize this screen so it will looks better. Okay, so now you can see here I will pass some string value here. So I will pass here Java is easy. Okay, and now you can see we have a space here, right? So you can see we have a space here, and this is we have to remove. So let me execute this. And you can see sorry, you can see we are able to remove the space, right? So this is how to use by using the inbuilt method. But in the interview, they have to ask how you have to write the same code, remove the white space without inbuilt method. So you have to, so I'm going to develop another logic. So public static void remove a white space, a space. Okay, without inbuilt method or something, just writing something different method name. So input a string. And now what we can do after that, here this a string we will convert into the two char array in character type. So we have a method called two char array. So this two char array will return char of str char. So it's the array. So it will convert into the array type. And now you can see after that what we can do, we can iterate this. Okay, so now I'm going to use for loop, and int I equal to 0, and I then equal to str array. We have a length variable, right? So it will find the length of this, and after that I plus plus. Just stay with me and we can execute this code. So I'm going to take one empty string like a string uh, without a space. Okay, without a space. I will use it later. So just I took one empty string. Now I will put some condition here. So condition is like str of I. Okay, str of I not equal to, we will give this a space. Okay, and just I'm going to take one more bracket, and we can put one more condition here, give the and operator. And now I will use the another condition str array of I not equal to this tab. Okay, I will tell you why we have used this, so you will get more clarity. So let me close this, and here. Okay, so here let me close here as well. Okay, so now I will, you know here, okay, while debugging I will let you know how it will work. So just let me complete this coding part, then I will explain you. Equal to this and plus I will write this. Okay, so this character type convert into the string type again, and now we will just print both value. So system.out.println, and here we can pass, we will use here this, it will print the without input value, and now I'm going to uh, print the output value. So this is how it will work, and I'll show you. So let me do one thing. Just I'm going to and here just I'm going to remove, so it will, the visibility of the code looks good. Or let me do one thing. Okay, yeah, fine. And now I'm going to call this method. Okay, this method I will call it, and you can just, I'm going to take another input value, and this input value is, this is Mohit. Okay, and just I'm going to run this code, and let me check it is working fine or not. You can see now it is remove the spaces. Okay, that's fine. And now we will explain this code, how this code is working, right? So everybody know how we can develop this code, but how this code will work, we can learn the each line of the flow. So what I will do, in every video I'm trying to debug the code, and you will understand how this code is going to work, and you can able to write this code in front of the interviewer. Okay, so let me just put on the debug point, and just you can run as a debug mode. When you will go for the debug mode, then you can see here we will have a two option, a step into and a step over. Okay, so I will go for a step into now. You can see now the control will reach inside this method. Okay, if you will do mouse hover, you can see this is the input value. This is Mohit is your input value. The next steps, what you have to do, just you can press F6. The next steps, I have converted this input type into the char array type. You can see now. Okay, if you will do mouse over, here we are getting this input string type we have converted into the char type of an array. Now again we will just, we have taken one empty string. Okay, and we are iterating this all this character type. So that's why we took this, for loop. So for loop we will iterate each uh, index. So array is working on the index, right? So for loop means the first iteration. Again you can press F6. You can see this is the length, and this is your, here what the condition we are putting here, the condition is here, this I value is 0 is not equal to this space, or it not equal to tab. If you will press tab also, it will come the spaces, right? So just I have given the condition, it should not become a space, or it should not be, it should not be a tab. Then you can see it will come inside this, and it will store the value. If a spaces are there, then the control will not reach out to this. You can see now, here we can see here there is no space, right? So this condition is true and it is entering here. If the space will come, you can see now I'll show you. So now you can see this, you can see is this is okay. So you can see now if the space will come here, then it will not come to in this uh, uh, if condition, and you can see now we are able to print this. So this is the input and you can see output is coming. So it will remove the space. So this is how this code will work. So just you can develop this code and try to debug this code in your notebook. Okay, in notebook you can do the practice for the same. And that's all today for that. Okay, and this is very easy things to write the this code. And if you having the any like if you having the any approach, so please comment below. And thank you so much for watching this video, and let me show you something. So you can if you want, or if you are struggling for real time interview question and answer, so we have already made the video for real time interview question and answer. So many people did not work in the real time, they're trying to crack the interview or attending the interview as a automation test engineer. So you can see we have a Ingenious TechHub channel. You can just go through this playlist and you will get here many series of that. Like we have a series of interview programming questions, so we are already working on that. And this is the real time interview questions. So if we will go in this playlist, so we can see here I have collected all this top level of the MNC company like Oracle, Ness, ITC Infotex, DBS, Deloitte. So you can just refer that. And if you are still struggling for real-time interview question and answer, so I have already made this video, the people who did not work in the real time, and many of them are struggling to or not able to give the answer. So please refer this playlist also. So you can see here what the challenges you have faced in your current project if you are automation test engineer, developer, or DevOps engineer. So again, thank you so much, and please share and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video.